want all the noise on the track, running laps, yeah. Like I'm Rock Troy, I'm living fast, switching lanes, yeah.
So easy block setup, right? First thing you need to do, find your measurement away from the line, right? So the goal is one step. Ali, come around because they're not going to see that like that. So one step, whatever your foot size is, one step. Put the front of your block right under your toe, right? Don't move the blocks. Once you set this position, don't move this. So if you ever see somebody taking out the blocks and moving back and forth, they're not setting their blocks right. Right? So make sure it's in the ground. Right? Once that's in the ground, easiest way to do it is whatever your stronger leg is. I know mine is the left side, so I go 1, 2, 3. See that? 3 steps. 1, 2. 2 steps. That make sense?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you know when you want to raise up the angle?
Of the block. So again, that's a preference. For a beginner, don't raise it up. Right? You don't especially if you're going around the track for a 400, you don't need to raise it up. Right? You could raise here up if you want, but all this does is if you're trying to get your foot more on the top of the blocks. Right? But what I like to do is have my foot on the ground, like partially on the ground. So this is what I do. And when you're going in the blocks, I don't want to see anybody doing this. Right? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see this. Right? Load the block. So you walk out, you look for your block, you get down, put one foot in, push against it, put the next foot in, push against it, then knee down. Right? Just like that. And then one more thing. When you're going to push off the blocks, you watching? When you're going to push off the blocks, Raj, make sure your feet is pushing against the blocks. Don't be like this. Right? Then you're not really using the blocks. Push your foot into the blocks so you can push off the blocks. Right? Any questions? No questions? Come again, Ali. Come closer.
Actually, I do got one.
What's the question?
How do you identify which one's your stronger?
So if you want to find out which foot is your stronger foot, all you do is come here. Stand on the spot. Fall forward. Whatever foot comes to the front, that's your stronger foot.
So is your stronger foot in the front or the back?
It depends, right? Because I put my stronger foot at the back because I'm trying to get a certain leg to go around the track. I know my left foot is stronger, but I put my stronger foot at the back, if that makes sense. Right? So it all depends. You have to play with it to find out. There's no one set way. The one set thing is do not move the blocks. Right? Some people put their blocks back, like this guy right here. He puts his blocks back so he's further away from the start line. So when everybody's on the line and we get up to set position, Ali's shoulders are behind the line. So automatically he's already behind. Does that make sense? So you're trying to give yourself every inch. So when I come up, Ali, come up here. You're too far behind. When I get to set position, look where my shoulders are. Where my hands are. And where my shoulders at. That's where we want to be. Right? So just by looking at this right here, I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I do because I have longer legs. So what I will do is I go 1, come up close, Ali. 1 and 2, right? And if I want a little bit more room, I go like, so these are inches, right? So I go like 3. Like I do 3 fingers just for a little bit more room in the blocks, right? But don't do too much because then you're going to push your blocks back too much. But
have a long torso, I find that helpful.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're going to adjust anything, adjust these. Take these out and adjust it. Don't pick the blocks up. Once you make that 1 foot from the line, just adjust this. So I come here and I do the same thing. 1, 2, and 3. And then I go 3 fingers. Right? 3 fingers, put it down. I don't want to see this. This is beginners right here. This is beginners 101. Runners, on your marks. Look, runners on your marks. Right? Runners on your marks. load the blocks, push into the blocks, down. I like to do this, right? And I set my position. Don't be too close with the hands. Don't be too far with the hands. Just like that. Right? And relax the shoulders. I get to set position, push against my blocks, and push out of that. Blocks 101. First class. Okay, let's go run our 200s.
And you know I'm running back. I want all the noise on the track, running laps. Yeah, like I'm Rock Troy. I'm living fast, switching lanes. Yeah.